Good morning, my name is Nick Ferrand and these are my Italian one-take property tours, and today we are in Tuscany and I am doing an apartment. Yes, and not only is it an apartment, it is the most spectacular apartment, piano nobile on the first floor with this most incredible panelled ceiling. Are you ready? Let's go. Right. I had to put this chair outside first of all, so I'm just going to bring this inside. And the first thing that you will notice, the moment that we pop inside, no, actually, look at that. No, I'm going to pop outside because, you know, this is a 17th century original door, and that door is over 400 years old. And if you look down here, can you imagine the key that went into there to open up this palazzo? Just love it. Now, the owner of this house is a sculptor, and he is 80 years old, and look at his work. Isn't that just fantastic? Now, we've entered into this house, or I should say palazzo, and the first thing I can see in here is that, can you see the ceiling? Now, wait for it, because when we get to the first floor, normally what you can see with these arches which are popping up here is that they would normally be in the cantinas, and that is a fortification of the house, so to make it more load-bearing. But when we go up, you will see that what we have is a similar room in the kitchen, and I think, I've just spoken to them, and they have told me that basically in this palazzo there would have been a church of some description, and it looks like that was part of the church. So when we get up there, we'll have a look and we'll see what's going on. Now I'm going to come up these stairs. The light is automatic, so I don't know whether it's going to pop off for me, but we'll do our best. And we come round this corner, and then we have this just absolutely incredible stonework. Look at the door. Look at the stonework. Look at this. I'm going to pull up here so you can get a look at that. Yep. Cut by hand. Absolutely beautiful. Right, this is the main stairs, and there are other properties which are above and apartments. But if you saw a video I did the other day, and I would say to you, you know, that was kind of grease on there, and that is grease on that stone as well. You know, 400 years of grease. Oh, God, I love it. Right, are you ready? Because then we go to the apartment. Now, don't panic everybody, because I will be giving you the price of this property and a quick rundown once we finish this tour. But, first floor, piano nobile. Are you ready? Oh, I'm in love. Look at that ceiling. Right, that's done it for me. That's my living room. That's what I want to be looking at, but stunning. Absolutely stunning. Two big windows, what you would expect, and they're a little bit blown out, and we will try to give you a view of that in a minute, but I'm just going to pull down here and show you the original terracotta flooring. Yep. Now, this entire building is part of the Belle Arte, and it is a listed building, and you can totally imagine why that is a listed building, because it's absolutely beautiful. Look at this amazing living room, and it is filled, absolutely filled with stuff. It's all filled with Paolo's work over the years. I haven't asked Paolo, but maybe I should give him a link in the description. Right. Let's crack on. So, what we're going to do, as I said to you, we're on the first floor, and I am going to pop into this room, and this is one bedroom. So bedroom one, and this apartment only has one bathroom. Now, the door, which is leading out, which you can see here, and it has some art next to it, it's leading out into the hallway where we were before. Look at that distinguished chap up there. Can you hear the clock? Now, the owner's family have lived in this house for over 100 years. I just think that's fantastic. Now, a lot of these original houses had just rooms leading from one room to another. And this is an absolute classic example of this, because here is the master bedroom. And again, now this is a tiny little door which would have basically, you would have, rang a bell and your staff would have come and, brought you things. Here, bacon and eggs, or, your glass of Bollinger, or, whatever you needed in the morning. And, it's really rare to find, the buildings with these original features, because, over the years they've been modified. But if I come back up here, and you will see these beautiful frescoes. Ceiling height here must be, it's got to be, in old money, 15 feet high. And you've got painted tiles, which would have been very common. Really nice chandelier, which is in the middle. And, I didn't see that before. I'm just going to pull down over here. That's very interesting. This probably would have been another salon, or because I can see a fireplace in that corner. Wow. Yeah, I've talked about this on several occasions, and as we come through into the second bedroom, I can see the original flooring, the terracotta flooring, and that is, undulating with 400 years of wear. Now, their children have flown the nest, but this was their bedroom at one point, and I think that those frescoes which you can see up there are a later addition. And again, you can see that that also has a door in that corner, and I think what we're going to do is that we're going to go out of that door, because that leads into a study area. Now, you might want to think about creating another bathroom in here. I'm just going to pop into here. Right, look, it's tiny, there's no door. Okay. This would make a fantastic bathroom if you can get planning for it. It's got lovely light coming through the windows, really high ceilings. Now, they have put parquet flooring down, and I think that's just to keep them warm, or warmer, in the winter months. But I spoke to Paolo, and he said underneath there are the original tiles. Now, this is basically their guarderobe and their area for their clothes. And if I come along here, here is this original door, and look at those frescoes. I'm going to close that. Look, here. There. Not a lot of light, but... Wow, I'm just going to pull back so you see that. Oh, look, there's some frescoes at the end of there as well. Yep. Right. Come back out of there. And I've done a loop around. Then to the left of me, as we go forward, we enter the kitchen. And I mean, this is what I'm talking about. The light is very blue in here. I'm going to try to do something in post-production. But as this is a property one-take property tour, you know, I would do my best. Oh my God. You scare me. It's okay. It's all right. Don't bite me. Right, now, what have I got? Well, I mean, if I'm looking over there, if I'm not mistaken, somebody asked me to just go over. Right, now, that, I'll put money on, was basically made in the 1960s. And then if I come over here, right, and this is a cupboard, and I will put money on that this was made in the 1950s. And if I pull up and show you these arches, slowly does it, Nick, they are absolutely beautiful. This is just such a beautiful room. Such a beautiful room. And the way that, I don't know whether you can see that. I'm going to try to see whether I can get a bit higher. But it just comes up like a shell into the center point. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, look at this. I'm coming down here. I'm just going to show you this fireplace. And I don't know whether you'll be able to see this. And I'm going to see whether I can get it so I can get a flare just on the side. Can you see that? 1715. Oh, wow. 1715. And over here, there is a wood-burning oven. And that's the nearest thing that you can get in Italy to an Aga. Right. As I said before, only one bedroom. Bathroom. And here it is. And you go through this little cubby hole into the bathroom area. And the first thing you're going to be saying to me is that, oh my God, look at those tiles. And I'm going to be saying to you, I actually love them. I really do like them. Now, I mean, that here, that looks like the Trini Italia motif, doesn't it? But I asked the owner about them, and this bathroom was installed in 1977. Yeah. Excellent year. Right. Really quite difficult to find first floor piano nobile apartments in their original condition. Okay. Oh, look at that nice little clock. It's stuff everywhere. Ok Paolo, io vado giù adesso, va bene?
Giù in cantina?
Sì, giù in cantina. Grazie.
Vieni Martino, qua.
Martino?
Martino, vieni.
Si chiama Martino?
Sì.
Non la pomeriggio. Right, fantastic. Okay. Right, so I'm back out now into the communal areas. Now, I'm not going to go up there, but there is 2 rooms in the attic. which would make a fantastic studio. Now I'm just going to pop down here. All right, so we're back into the common areas, and then Paolo was very kindly going to turn on lights for me, and I'm gonna just get in here now. This is his. Sì, accendi la luce per favore. Wow. Now, I mean, wow. It is just absolutely fantastic.
Anche il giotto?
Oh, va bene. Look at this. Che cos'è? Olive?
Olivo.
This is an olive branch tree block that he's going to...
Olivo.
Cosa?
Anche quello.
Oh, okay. I'm going to show you that as well because I just think that's really interesting. And this also is olive, which he's carving at this moment in time. No, it's just utterly gorgeous. And if I see, look, when we went up into the kitchen, and if I pull up here, look at the stuff. If I pull up here, you can see these little arched areas. Can you see that? You know, and that is very common on the ground floor and in cantinas, but incredibly difficult to find, you know, on a first floor. And that kitchen, you know, it's just to die for. It really is. What a room. What a room. Right, difference in lights. I've got basically blue lights over the desk, and I've got basically tungsten lights which are on the side. And I'm just going to pop in here and open you this because it comes with, now all in all it's about 200 square meters, but down here, if I go outside, yeah, I don't know why that's so blue. Maybe it didn't set properly. I'm going to see if I can just change that. I can't do it. Yeah, there. Right, fine. Right, okay. Now you've got an outside space, you've got places to put your wood, and then some storage, and he's got some more wood which he's saving out here to make some more art. And then if I pull up into this light well up here, you can see the other houses from this palazzo leading out, which is an extremely Italian affair. Yeah. A bit of blue sky up there. You won't see it because I'm exposing for the interior here. And just if I pop in there, you can see that you've got a little bathroom and a sink. Right. Okay. Yeah, he's just told me that the boiler is over to the right-hand side. I am going to put my equipment just down there. My name is Nick Ferrand, and these are my Italian one-take property tours. The price of this apartment, 200 square meters in total. I didn't show you the 2 rooms in the attic. Downstairs, the piano nobile, is 300,000 euros. 300,000 euros. Did you get that right? I hope so. If you would like to find out more information about this house, please send us an email at info@abodeitaly.com. And if you haven't done so already, and I thank you so much for everybody who's done so, do the buttons, press, push, ring the bells and do everything else, and that would be great. And thank you. I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoy this. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.